Hey everyone, just doing a quick sound test. Hey everyone, just doing a quick sound test to make sure everything sounds good. So it sounds like it is. Alright, well, hi everyone. Welcome to a special episode of me playing video games. Sorry, I'm just going to hearing myself in my ear there. I'm going to mute myself there. So welcome to a special episode of me playing video games for Link Cable. So I'm Alex, and today I'm going to play Xenoblade Chronicles. So if you've been following me weekly, I've been playing Kingdoms of Amalur a whole bunch and having tons of fun with that. But this week I wanted to give a bit of a break to that game and start this one. I don't think I'm going to stream the whole thing, like my entire playthrough, is what I mean. Because this is a very long game, and I don't know if it works very well on a stream format. But I didn't want to start playing it. I've never played the definitive edition, but the regular edition on the Wii is one of my favorite games of all time. And I kind of wanted my first experience with the definitive edition. I've held off on playing it until now to be with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this. So we're going to dive in. Here I am. I'm super excited to be playing this game. This is absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. I am super jazzed to be playing the remaster. I'm actually really just excited it got a remaster. This was a game I didn't think for a while we'd ever hear from again back in the Wii days, and it seems to have really taken off with the Switch game, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, doing really, really well. So I am quite familiar with this game. It's been a few years since I played it. Well, that's pretty. Just going to take in this title screen, this lovely music. But yeah, like this game. That's so nice. Oh yeah, it's true. There's an extra story mode, so I don't want to dive into that. I want to do that after. So this game, a bit of my history with it. Picked it up when it was brand new on the Wii. I had to go to UB Games because it was exclusive to them, and just fell in love with it right away. I had no prior experience with any game with Xeno in the title. I never played Xenosaga. I never had a PlayStation growing up, so I never got to play Xenosaga. Xenogears. That was the one. And then I never played the Xenosaga games. So I have a PlayStation 2. So this was my first game with Xeno in the title. I know they're kind of loosely connected to some people who work on them. I just absolutely fell in love with this game. It's a very deep RPG. It's a very hardcore RPG in a lot of ways. I played it on the Wii. Had HD games at the time, but I kept going back to my Wii and playing this game that it doesn't look good on the Wii. It looks even worse on the 3DS, but it's not a very good looking Wii game. But on the Switch, from the trailers and from staring at the title screen, it is a very, very good looking game. So I'm just going to do one last quick sound test and dive in. Alright, things sound good, so new game, let's go. It's a special bonus for having played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You can start the game with 100,000 Gs. You cannot collect this bonus after start. Well, this is hard. Well, I guess... Sure, why not? Let's cheat. Let's start off that way. I'm not one to look at gift 100,000 Gs in the eye.
Long ago, The world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined.
This looks so much better.
Then two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis.
Like, this looks so good. You can actually tell what's happening this time.
The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained.
It's the fun thing of playing games like this.
Eons have passed.
This video is going to be a lot of
Now,
cutscenes.
Our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
Retreat! Retreat! Ah! Ah! Get away from me!
It's such an ambitious game for them as well. Like,
Retreat! No retreat!
you just didn't see games like this on the Wii back in the day. Oh, here's Dunban.
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Dixon.
Dunban, we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
The faces look so good. They're so
We can stay and fight.
bad on the Wii version.
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still...
Yeah, take that, Dixon.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Oi, you two. We've been ordered to pull back. I'm leaving.
Well, I say you're coming with us. What would we do without those?
The enemy's second wave is approaching!
Like, there's actually expression in their faces.
Let's show them what we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah! Ha! What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
Alright, press LR to target a monster. That's fine. Target an enemy to display the battle palette. Select the fight icon and press A to start the battle. Just as I remember it. Yeah. So this is the game's combat system. You select arts with the D-pad and press A, so it's kind of like an MMO for those who haven't played this game, where you're kind of rotating through your arts and their abilities. So I'm sure the tutorial will tell us at some point, but there's some arts that are like they stack into the next one to cause more effects. So if you tip someone over, you can then attack them for more damage with something else. So yeah. So this buffed my team, and we're all fighting. Yeah, there's one down. So yeah, so it's kind of this like, it's not turn-based, but it's definitely not real-time either. It's in this strange in-between. So you can like walk around them a bunch, walk around enemies just to give yourself an advantage position-wise. So some enemies some attacks do more damage from the side or the back. I don't think I have anything like that at this point. This is really just the combat tutorial part of the game. Oh, hello. M82? Just keeping them buffed up, but yeah, this is really just the tutorial part of the game.
You gotta be kidding!
It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out. They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit. You heard him.
Dixon, Munka, let's do this.
Like, I remember watching this cutscene back on the Wii, and like, it was pretty epic back then. It's, you know, it's a fairly epic opening, but like, this is a whole other level. Like, this it looks so good. It changes the meaning of it. A lot of these things.
Dunban!
I ain't going down that easily.
Dunban! You alright?
What does it look like?
I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit eventually.
Munka! What are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Munka, you dirty...
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well...
Wow,
see
what a
you,
jerk.
boys.
Wait!
If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dunban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dunban, what are you playing at?
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine!
Oh no, please! No!
Vile Mechon.
If you think the Homs, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
I'm not saying a lot of knowing this game is good for itself. I'm so excited. This looks so nice. Like, I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, and obviously this is not on the same level as that, but like, it's such a step up from every edition of this game that was up before. Yeah.
A Mechon M71? I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good. It's broken.
Oh, he actually has fingers this time.
It's buckled.
It's like a mitten.
It's completely useless. Ugh. Huh? An M69! Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to...
Uh-oh.
Ryan! It's not a Mechon. It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mechon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away and topple it. When it's down, use your arts to finish it off.
Shulk and Ryan, best buds forever. When the HP gauge is depleted, the character will be incapacitated. Select an art and press A to confirm. Right, so this is what I was talking about earlier, where some arts will lead into other things. So if you move backslash to deal some damage, restore HP to like heal. You pick who is healed. So yeah, if I go behind them, no, you cannot use the same art repeat. This is a cooldown. So if I use backslash, I do a bunch of damage there. Let's see, this one is powering up, but it would break, and then Ryan has the ability to, yeah, it's talent art. That's the one in the middle. And it fills up that talent gauge that lets you use those. So if I use it here, well, it killed it, but basically I broke its defense, and then Ryan, who has the ability to topple, could have flipped it onto its back, and we could do a lot more damage, and it couldn't attack us. And I get a treasure chest. I'll take those. Alright. Is he attacking us, or? Yeah, the game wants us to fight. So fight we will. Be aware of aggro. So, like an MMORPG with a party, some characters aggravate monsters more than others. So you definitely want to make sure that that's not your healer. So it's pretty standard stuff in that sense. Yeah. So right now it's following me because I had the aggro rate, but now Ryan has it, and I can go behind and do that. Cause a whole bunch of damage.
Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Sure was.
You're wandering off by yourself. Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah, but thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony is going to be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell. Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
How many times does Shulk say the Monado?
Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
This is one thing that it's been. Follow the dotted path to advance the story. Press CR. Display the guidance panel. Oh, cool. Oh, that's a quality of life improvement there. Yes. Move the camera. Okay. A lot of things to go through. Neat. Is that it? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, so obviously you spend a lot of time in the game. Like, it's a long game. It's like a 100-hour RPG. So you spend a lot of time, like, you don't spend a lot of time in the early part of it, like when you play advance and you go forward. So like this whole opening section where it's just kind of like Shulk and Ryan and some friends hanging around their Colony 9 is like, it's really relaxing. And it really does set the stage well, and like you really get a good feel for these characters and their like world, their motivation, their personalities. So I do want to check out this new menu. Well, here, let's save. Now that we've begun playing for 17 minutes. Tutorials. Shulk and Ryan have managed to fight off their assailant. Ryan now has to go back for his shift with the defense force, so Shulk and Ryan decide to return to Colony 9. Cool. What I was hoping to find was... Oh, this was... Yeah, that was annoying. I am an inverted boy. I know a lot of people think that's silly, but that's me. Yes. Now, I was hoping to find the area. The new, because this is all brand new, and this was actually one of my my gripes with the first the first edition of Xenoblade Chronicles was that the in-game menu was really hard to navigate and to figure out how it works. So this is, I mean, it's looking much cleaner. All right, that's how you switch back to those two. So yeah, this is a lot easier to navigate and look at and figure it out. So I don't think I have any other like anything. Oh, and they've even got the appearance thing like already. Ooh, hey, Shell. Already like present. It was a sub menu before, which is really annoying. Like there's still sub menus here. But that's really cool. What's the map look like? I haven't been anywhere, but as you can tell, this is just this Colony 9 area, so those are all going to be quests that we'll go pick up. So there's a lot to do there. Change the time, that's still the same. Yeah, this looks about what I expected it to look like. Oh yeah, this game has an achievement system. It's a Nintendo game, so it's an in-game achievement system. But I was more curious to see if I had gotten, like, I guess I don't have it yet, but like the affinity stuff. But I guess we're not at that point yet. The game hasn't told us about it. So let's pick some fights. It's always good early on to. Oh, we drew both of them, obviously. Get some XP. Wow. That button knocked you down, Ryan. Yeah. I see. I could break it, but we're pretty much defeated it at this point. And now we're going to heal Ryan because he's not doing so hot against this level 1 bunny rabbit. Let's see. I broke it, and yeah. Well, if Ryan wasn't knocked over, we would have tipped it over. Some stiff hair. I'll take that. Ooh. Did we already find a better weapon for Ryan? Are you serious? Did we already find a better weapon for him? Like a significantly better weapon? That's stupid. That's lucky. I mean, we got the achievement for it, but like the odds of that dropping this early in the game are not very high. Like his has a max attack of 16, and this thing goes up to 70. That's funny. Oh, and we got all that extra GP for having played Xenoblade 2, so we're broken this game already. So here's something you can do. So this button is not hostile to us, right? But see, like, I've got a chance attack because I'm already behind it, so I can basically cause a ton of damage to it real early. And Ryan will pretty much just destroy it with his super, like, level 10 weapon he just found. And we leveled up again. So you saw we learned a new art. So the next fight we get into against the skier. So see, I learned Slit Edge, which is a side attack move. So I can go up to it now and just do that. Ryan gets the aggro, so I'm behind, and you do backslash. So this was something that on the podcast, Metal Lancer. Is that another good one? There's no way. Alright, this one's not as good, but it's still really good. Looks cool. That's another thing I liked about this game, is that everything is modeled. So like once we get into like armor pieces too, like if you want to change someone's armor, it actually changes what they're wearing on their character model, which is another really cool bit of world building. But yeah, so we're off to a really good start with all our GP. Oh, here's one of those items there's on the floor. Oh yeah, the Collectopedia. So the Collectopedia kind of contains everything that you're picking up in terms of items and everything. So some of these are really annoying because they never ever drop. So here, I'll show you what I mean by examples. So if we go to collectibles, you get Collectopedia. So this is the Colony 9 Collectopedia. So there's 4 vegetables, 2 fruit, for example. We just found a bug, found a white beetle. And then you record the white beetle. A beetle with white stripes beats its smooth wings to call. See? And then, yeah. But every area will have a Collectopedia of its own. And this is just kind of to keep track of what's available in this area. But yeah, like I was saying, like on the podcast, I kept trying to explain what Xenoblade was in terms of like how it plays, and it's easier to show how Xenoblade plays than tell someone how it plays. Yeah, see, we toppled it as we defeated it. And then we could have done a lot of damage to it because it's going to be like knocked on its back. We don't have to fight all these things. No, not these level 1 guys. Leave them be. They're not hostile to us. We've done our early game grinding because we keep finding just awesome friggin' weapons. But yeah, that was something I always struggled with. Was like people would ask, "Oh, what kind of game is it?" It's like, "Oh, it's an RPG." Turn-based? No, but kind of a bit like an MMO, but not really because there's like positioning is super important. So yeah, it's I thought it'd be a fun thing to show and not tell. Oh, so yeah, I pushed down on the left stick, and this brings up kind of an overlay map of the area. So this is something. Oh, well, we got a cutscene. Colony 9, hometown. Yes, I am playing with the Xenoblade Pro controller. Have to be authentic.
In at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right. See you later.
Best friends. Yeah. So Ryan's gone for a bit. Visiting the shops. Every shopkeeper has a tent over their head. Selling loot. Accepting quests. Yeah, it's an RPG. Enjoy quests and trading alongside the story. So I'm going to step back a little bit. Because I want to show... This is something that every Xenoblade game does. In this game, there's a point later on once we get to the Gaur Plains where it'll really do it well. But there's always a point, because these are all open world games, and there's always a point where you get to kind of like, we walked in, we were like kind of at the top of this path here. There's always a point where you turn a corner through like a canyon, and you're looking down at like this big vista. And like right now we're in a canyon, that's where Colony 9 is. But it's just something that it's like a trademark of these games almost. Like there's always going to be that early game moment that shows off the scale. I always remember in Xenoblade Chronicles X when you first see New LA and you're looking down, there's the waterfalls and those big like brontosaurus looking things. So that's like one of my favorite gaming moments of all time. And then yeah, this is a quick travel point, so I could skip to the main entrance, which is 4 feet in front of me. The Mechon wreckage site is also one now. So we walk down that whole path, and yeah, we're in Colony 9 now. So Colony 9, as you can tell, is a village because there's a lot of quests. There's one over here. I'm really liking the snappy menu structure. Like it is much more pleasant to use than the Wii version. I don't know if I could ever go back to playing the Wii version.
Oh, hi.
You know the soldier who keeps watch in the residential district? It's my Dorothy voice. She's my friend. She's been in the defense force longer than me. I should go out somewhere with her. Have a little fun. Ah, perfect. So this unlocked the affinity chart. So this is another staple of the Xenoblade games is menu. The affinity chart. So this is the party's affinity for each other. So you can give. Oh, that's right. You can always give gifts. But yeah, like every character has an affinity for each other. Right now, Shulk and Ryan, despite being best friend BFFs, have a little yellow face emoji, which you can upgrade to like a little face with a heart for eyes. But then, like even like Colony 9, like we know about Dorothy. She is, she's a fine. Her personality is she's a fine soldier. She's out here from 6 to 18 o'clock to 6 p.m. What she likes, like. Oh yeah. Oh, and that's cool. You can track them. I don't think you could do that in the other game. What she can trade. So yeah. But this is for like every NPC in the game has this. Like right now, this doesn't look like crazy big, but like if you look up in the top right hand corner, like this will be populated with all the NPCs in the game near the end, and it becomes nuts. So here's Dorothy, who we just met, but like her friend, for example, once we find her and talk to her, she'll be added to this chart, and their affinity will be linked up, kind of like mine and Ryan's are, or Shulk's and Ryan's are. So that's just a really cool thing. So like if we like talk to this little girl, Liliana. Hey, Liliana, stop running. That snot-nosed brother of mine. I said I'd play with him and he just ran off. Well, whatever, I can play by myself, huh? Yeah, and then hop over to the affinity chart, and Liliana's on here. She has no affinity, she doesn't know Dorothy, but she's on here. Yeah, so it's a big part of the world. Like, we found Dunban's house. Oh, there's a character who we'll talk to later. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and talk to all these people later. I do want to kind of move this along and not just me talking to everyone. But Marcia, you have a quest though. Dearie me, my grandsons are having quite the altercation. And now, to get the upper hand, they're both in training. That doesn't sound good. It sounds perfectly fine, Shulk. I don't know why that bothers you. Have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? I certainly haven't. I do hope the younger of the two wins, though. Wow! Marcia, picking sides. He is my flesh and blood, after all. That's why I'd like someone to take him the biscuits I've made. It might encourage him to train harder. Right, so Marcia wants us to bring biscuits over to Jarok to help him out. And that's our first quest. I'm most grateful. My legs aren't what they used to be, you see. Even getting to the residential district is awkward. I'll make you some biscuits. No problem, leave it to me. Make sure my grandson gets those biscuits. All of them. Preferably. I hate to be so sinister about that, Marcia, but okay. So now we have a quest, and I think it'll show up. Oh, we don't have an active quest. How do we make a quest active? Go to the quest log. Yep, biscuits for grandson. Press R. And now this quest is our active quest. Does it show up on the map? I think it does. It's a story quest. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We found the Ether Light. Alright. Shopkeep. So we have so much money because of the gift they give if you have the Xenoblade 2 save file. I don't want to overindulge. It would be really easy to just kind of break the game, and that's not really fun. But let's see what they got. This cap is a little bit better defensively. This is really good. You shouldn't be able to have this early in the game. Yeah. So one of the things, and the first time I played this game, I actually ran into a bit of a problem with it, was armor types. I was just like, oh, heavy must be better. It's not very much of an RPG player back when I played it for the first time, so I didn't really understand the parlance. But heavy armor is better on characters who are going to be your tanks, right? And then Shulk, who was the one I kept at the head of the party, was not my tank, but he was wearing all this like heavy gear. So once I kind of got used to that, I went through and I redid everything, and it kind of led to a situation where I had to like relearn how to play the game later on, which is kind of annoying. Sorry, a drink of water. So yeah, something that I'm going to be keeping in mind is what the armor does. But yeah, the bikini top. Ladies' bikini top. It's very expensive. I wonder why. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is really good. So you can also buy arts. Or no, sorry, these are arts manuals. So these let you upgrade your arts. So backslash, for example, Shulk already knows that, but if I buy the manual for it, I can upgrade it to the next level. So I'm not going to buy anything right now. Yes, I know how to sell. Because I feel like it would kind of break the game a little bit. Because I could afford everything. I have the gold to afford absolutely everything. But we can get rid of this scrap driver. because it's scrap. Crystals are going to be important. So collectibles are always an interesting thing in this game because you're going to need a lot of these for quests, so you kind of want to hold on to them. But you don't need all of them. So it's Xenoblade Chronicles 2 did a really interesting thing where it kind of like highlighted what you need and what you don't need. So right now, I mean, there's no harm in me holding on to everything because I don't need to sell anything. But so those things these are things we've been finding on the ground, like the blue orbs, and this is stuff that we've been getting from monsters. And then we don't have any of those. But yeah. No problem. Thanks for letting me explain how selling works. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to close this. Ah, another quest.
Good day.
My niece asked me to get her something cute. I just wish I was better oh, excuse me. I just wish I was better at finding stuff like that. Will you help me? Sure. Great, she'll be thrilled. See, okay, this is a perfect example. He wants another rabbit diode. So once we find that, we can bring that to him.
Hello.
Ether lamps. Buy one of these fabulous ether lamps. It'll brighten up any home. Good quality products, just like the ones that light up the colony. In stock, but going fast. 50% off. That's just for flavor text. Yeah, the ether. Once it gets to nighttime, this place lights up really pretty with ether, which we're going to find out a lot of throughout this story. A Nopon! Nopons. Nopons are in every Xenoblade game. They're these little round furry things that are really cute. Later, one might even join our party. Has friends seen ether crystal formations on surface? They formed by high pressure and heat inside body of the Bionis. Neat. So not all the characters you might be noticing are being added to our affinity charts. If we head over to that, you'll notice. I feel like this is like a tutorial. Like I'm telling people how to do this, but not every single NPC. Like there will be a lot of them, but like not everyone ends up on the affinity chart. So like that Nopon we just spoke to is really just a flavor character. But you can always talk to them and find out what they need to say. So if you look at the map, I think the blue dots are story, or not story, but affinity characters.
Hello.
Hello. Verdant Bluckles on the beach near Anti-Air Battery 1. I can't stand the sight of it. Nasty things with those spiky horny bits. You'll take care of it, won't you? I guess so. So that's another Xenoblade staple is all like the they're not bosses, but like the tough enemies have like names like adjective and their names. So like Verdant Bluckle, I almost said Bluckle, is a thing we should go fight. So we'll do that at some point. You don't really want to go fight those things alone. That's bad news if you do. And there's no fall damage in this game, so you can... Well, no, is there fall damage in this game? Actually, I think there is fall damage. Xenoblade X has no fall damage. You can fall... Wait, oh, no, I'm confusing myself. Does Xenoblade X have fall damage? I don't think it does. I'll have to go find something high and jump off of it. Remind myself. Oh, good gracious, you won't believe what a silly fool I am. Nope. What did you do, foolish person? I've lost something I really need. Will you help me find it? Sure. A resident has lost her key and can't get back into her house. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, so we can do that. So, I wonder if I could do this. So yeah, so we got these quests. Something that you kind of find annoying is that a lot of these things are just like challenge 2, collection quest 1, search quest 3. It's very hard to like Like biscuits for grandson. I remember what that is, but like challenge. What's that? What's that all about? So just a minor gripe that not every quest has a unique name to it. This music is so lovely. Gem Man style. Oh, Gem Man. Yeah, man. Gem Man go way back. I don't think we can do the whole gem bit, but let's talk to him anyway. Hello there, youngin'. I got something that might interest you. Rather, something to tell you. It's about this here furnace. When creatures die, they leave ether crystals behind. Everyone knows that, don't they? Don't they? Ether particles are in the body. Ether particles in the body are. Oops, that stuff's too complicated. Just remember that creatures drop ether crystals when they die. But I haven't got the best part yet. Ready? Don't be shocked. This furnace compresses ether crystals and removes impurities. Use it to make ether gems. What? No reaction? Kids these days, you don't know how amazing this thing is. Yeah. Damn. You can use the furnace to make ether gems. They've got the powers of ether crystals, but highly condensed. Those ether gems can give you all sorts of powers. They're great for use in the home or by the defense force. Just put them in weapons just put them in weapons or armor with slots. What? That's not much of a reaction. Never mind. It'd probably be quicker for you to try it. If you want to give it a try, just put gems in your weapon slots. That weapon of yours will do fine. So, he just gave us a couple of ether crystals, so some weapons have open slots that you put this thing in. So, he gave us a strength up 2 and an HP up 2. We're going to take those. And the game explains what I just said. Then you go into the change equipment menu. So my junk sword has two slots here. So yeah, we can put an HP up, which will give me 12% more HP. It's pretty good. And strength up. Obviously, we're not going to want to keep the junk sword for much longer because it is, as the name implies, a junk sword. But yeah, that hits the slot. So clever. Oh yeah, see, so this person just came out because it's their time of day. Desiree. That's a pretty name. Oh, Shulk, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I've broken my watch. Look, it's in pieces. I'm terrible with machines, even little ones like this. Would you mind fixing it for me? You don't have to be good with machines to be careful with them. Oh, savage. That's savage. You just have to be careful. Wasn't your father good with machines? I thought fixing things would be the first thing he'd teach you. Shulk is digging into this girl. He is not impressed. Not just good, he was amazing. When I was little, I used to marvel at how he swung that hammer. But he's gone now, and as hard as I try, I can't be like he was. I'm sorry, Desiree. I didn't mean to be rude. Shulk, you were super rude. You were, like, offensively rude there. Aw, it's so easy to make you go all timid. Seriously, don't worry about it. It's been a year since then. I'm back on my feet. Anyway, are you going to fix my watch or not? Oh, and as a reward, we get muscle up 2, which is pretty good. So we gotta go to Shulk's lab and fix this watch. Thank you. Sure, let's talk to Sesame here. I'm off to a secret meeting. Doubt I'll make it on time, though. Why? Because I overslept, of course. Wait, don't dare tell anyone that. Oh, neat. So, we go over to the affinity chart. Oh, I thought it said an affinity chart updated. I thought it meant it like linked people, but it was just kind of, it added Sesame, who is an idealist, to the chart. Yeah, someone back here. So those are the air defense batteries. I really don't don't remember if there's fall damage in this game. It's kind of... It's not worrying me, but like I don't remember at all. Hey, you're a person. Miller. I'm here skiving off, and she won't even come and talk. I'm gonna start this over. I'm here skiving off, and she won't even come and take me back. She's completely useless. Wow, okay. What are you talking about, Miller? No one we know yet. Miller's in a bad mood. We're gonna leave him alone. And now it's nighttime. Oh. The draw distance is so improved. Like, you can actually see all the way over there. Oh, a cute brogue. Which is very far away, and I'm not going to fight it, but... like, you can actually see off in the distance. Very pretty game.
Who's this?
I'm thinking of making some kind of trap for catching insects. I just don't have time to get all the materials I need. Will you help a guy out? A resident, okay. He 1 portion of plate snow. Okay. Thanks. Can't wait to start building it. So, gotta go find some plate snow for this guy. There's lots of quests. This is kind of like a big part of the gameplay loop is you pick up quests and you, like once you get town, you kind of collect a dozen quests to go do. And then you do them while you're away, and then you come back and hand it in. So there's the ether lamp that's lit up now that it's nighttime. And a new quest has popped up because someone is a night owl over here.
Hi there.
Hello! I want to make some kid-sized armor for my son. Notice the correct British spelling of armor. Problem is, I don't have enough small scales. Mind helping me out? Absolutely, that's what I'm here for. Odd jobs and trinketry. If I remember correctly from the first... Yeah, from Xenoblade 1 on the Wii, and I definitely changed it for this one. There are certain quests that you can't do after certain story events have passed by. The game tells you what those quests are. So, like, once you pick them up, remember them having, like, red exclamation points beside them, being like, hey, get this done now, or else you're never going to get it done. So, that's always a nice thing. La 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 la. Alright, let's keep moving on here. So we're through. That was the town bit of the colony. And now we're into the central plaza.
Hello.
I've lost something really important. My wedding ring! It's so small, I've looked all over but can't find it anywhere. Can you help me out? Yeah, that sounds important. I really don't want my wife to have a go at me. I'm counting on you. I do know this game. I really like the British voice acting. The story of that is that Nintendo of America didn't want to localize this game, so they just Nintendo of Europe footed the bill for that, so it has all this like British voices, and I really like it. I know some people don't criticize the voice acting, but like I think I like it. So we're gonna go into the residential district. Oh, that person has a name. We should talk to them. I'm talking. Kenny. He has 2 names. Mr. Last Name here. I see it as my calling in life to develop the culture of this colony. If you ever have any art-related problems, look no further than me. I'll be happy to help you out. Okay. Thanks, Kenny Rohan. No one else has a last name but you. Has a busted-up thingamabob. Like a tank. There's that quest. Have you got any yolkless flamey eggs? They make the best omelets. I want to make one for my girl. Think you could bring me one? You're really going to help me out? Nice one. You should be able to get them from the Flammy around here. Couldn't possibly do it myself, though. Tranquil Square. Oh yeah, there's like a bunch of quests that are you handed here, if I remember. That's why I go hand in this cookie one. These biscuits. Marcia hates Uzaku. She only liked Jiroke. She's stupid. So, yeah, so now you can see how Marcia, that lady who we're doing the quest for, has hostility towards Jiraku, or Suzaku. So, that's kind of how the affinity shows up in the game here. And the quests. Oh, Jalele. I'm so worried about my grandson that I cannot sleep. I wish he could make friends. Yeah, don't we all? There we go. Yeah, you fight that tree. Jiroke. Jiroke is fighting the tree.
Hello.
What's up? Do you need to see me for something? Are those Grandma's biscuits? She really shouldn't have gone to all the trouble. Thanks for bringing them from her. Please thank Grandma for me as well. Yeah. So now we have to go hand in that quest. Not every quest needs to be handed in, like, physically, but since I think all the named ones do. Oh, these guys are having it out.
Good day.
I've lost the tool I need for work. I just don't know what to do. Without that, I can't even make money enough to eat. You couldn't find it for me, could you? Sure. I really owe you one. I left it back in the commercial district last time I went to work. If you know where it is! Oh, sometimes you meet the laziest people. I know exactly where the thing I need is, but I'm too lazy to go get it, and I will starve if I don't. So, here's the thing. This red thing is it's a quest object. So it's the same idea as those blue orbs that you find that are just kind of collectibles, but this completed the certain quest. I'm not sure which one. Oh, this is the house key one. So this was one we don't have to go back to her. Ooh, we leveled up because of it, and learned a new art, and got an affinity coin, and got an achievement for it. I don't think affinity coins have come into play yet. No, I don't think so. Not yet, at least. Yeah, so let's go hand in that quest to Marcia, and let's just skip over there. Yeah, so I think these quests are that's telling me where those items are that we need to go pick up. So actually, if we go back, I don't want to go there yet. Spoiler reasons. Yeah, we got an achievement for being lazy and skipping, using quick travel. Oh, dang, I think I gotta go there. How do I get up there? The age-old problem of looking at a 2D map and trying to figure out, like, what is above other things in it. How do we get over there? I'm over here. I want to be over there. How do I do that? No. It won't work that way. Okay, let's go talk to Marcia, who might actually be asleep now. Yeah, she's gone to bed. So here's something else you can do in this game. You can change the time. You have free control over the game's clock. And it just changes to daytime. And then Marcia? Oh, here you are. He's down here. You took my biscuits to Jerome? He's a good boy. So sweet. Glad everything worked out. I'd very much like Jerome to win. Beat up that other guy. You're on his side too, aren't you? No, yeah, I wouldn't have brought him the cookies if I wasn't. Quest completed. Oh, we got swimming sandals for it. Are the swimming sandals better than my shoes? They are somewhat better, though they look dorkier. So yeah, so we put on the swimming sandals, and then we go here. I can make... So I am wearing the swimming sandals, but they look like my boots, which is a really nice feature. You don't have to look dorky in this game. So sometimes it's really funny to be like going out on like an epic monster crushing quest and you're wearing like the swimsuit. That's like a pretty fun thing to do in this game. I still haven't determined. I'm trying to think if there's fall damage or not, and I don't want to just launch myself off a cliff to remind myself. Ah, here we go. Quest completed. Oh, this was the tool. Nice. I mean, I can't jump over there. How does this version keep track of the quests you've done? Okay, so the quests you've done get these little crowns beside them, so we have a lot of quests to do. A lot of quests. But now we're going to go and move the story along a little bit. That was a bunch of little diversions, but it's story time. If I wasn't so friggin' lost all of a sudden. I'm confused as to where I need to go. Like, I've been here before, and I don't know how to leave. Is it over here? No. Why am I so confused right now? You won't let me jump down. Probably there's nothing down. Oh, there's... Ah, it's this place. I was like suddenly extremely confused that I just did not know how to proceed in the game anymore. Oh, wait, a quest. Gotta pick those up. There are some hand bandits just outside the commercial district. It would be very dangerous if they got inside the colony. Is level 1 bunnies? Could you go and deal with them? Sure. You got it, pal. You feel safer already. Yeah, the evil bunnies won't get you. I love making fun of people in this game.
Hello.
Do you know where to find bang teeth? My grandma keeps on telling me that she needs 2 of them. They must be for her handicrafts. If you don't find them for me, I'll never hear the end of it. I can picture this grandma yelling at her grandkid that, you didn't get that stranger to get me the teeth for my crafts. Thanks a million. I don't know if getting them will be dangerous, but if so, be careful. Kids these days. Hey, speaking of kids these days, you get over here.
Come and see.
When Ryan lifts me up, I can see really far off into the distance. I love it when he bounces me up and down on his shoulders. Yeah, Ryan's a good guy. He's my best friend. So yeah, so as you can tell, we're filling out our Colony 9 collection of people. And they're affinities for each other. I seem to remember there being something back here, but that's probably for later. Now there's another quest here? Oh, that's right, this guy gives you a bunch of quests. Alright, yeah, he just wants you to... Yeah, he just wants you to beat up a bunch of wildlife. I guess. This is an RPG after all. But yeah, it's good to pick up all these quests, because then when you go off into the wilderness and you go do things, you just kind of like clear off quests as you go through, and it's like they just kind of automatically get added to your total. You don't really have to worry about them. Alright, is that it? That's all you got? Cool. So how many quests do we got? Yeah, so like Monster Quest 3, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part... Like, it's not incredibly obvious what that is. Every area of this game was going to have like quests like that, where it's like, Challenge 1, Challenge 2. It's like, okay. I'm doing a challenge. I don't know what it is, but I'm doing it. I hate those yellow dots. Oh, they're the traveling things. Caravan. Alright, so let's go to Schultz base. Well, his lab. Yes, we found a whole bunch of landmarks. Fortress entrance.
What the hell are you playing at?
Oh boy.
The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered. But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine, they win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then. Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve.
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers!
Oh!
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
Okay. Jeez. This, I could see a potential morale issue with this military force. Punching your own troops.
Yes.
Stop. No. Okay. I don't remember this. Maybe I never looked over here, but I don't remember watching Ryan do push-ups. Neat.
What's up?
There are some Lake Flamey on the beach near Anti-Air Battery 1. Could you take a couple of them out for me? We regularly exterminate the monsters around the batteries. It helps keep them safe. Okay. That's great help! We've been so busy with other tasks lately. Be careful!
Yes.
Do you know about evil Orangrot? It's on Tefra Hill. I've been ordered to kill it by myself. That's impossible for one person. Can't you go and do it for me? You one person? I mean, I'll do it, but thank you. It's a really strong monster, so be careful. I think I should just pawn off her quest of death to me. Another person with two
Oh,
names.
hi.
Hey,
Just another quiet day in the Defense Force. Everything goes smoothly with Colonel Vangar at the helm. I just support him from the shadows, you might say. Cool. Just taking her easier. Oh, that guy has more quests for us. Let's go stack up a mountain of these at this point. There's some baby Armus on the beach. Can you get rid of one for me? You know we need to exterminate the monsters. The baby monsters. We need to go beat them up. You have any more?
What's up?
Some woodland creatures you need me to take care of? I need you to kill a couple of stone crabbles near Agora Shore. We call them regularly to stop their numbers going too high. Okay, I can do all those. Anything else? That's it? Alright. Let's go to Shulk's lab. The Weapon Dev Lab. Me run out of materials for my research, but too busy to go get more. Friends maybe go get for me? Friends will really go? Thank you. Crabble's always dropping small shells. Yeah, these quests will just take care of themselves at some point. A nod.
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon!
Dixon!
When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
The Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
if we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured. Come on, get a move on.
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't gone yet. Shook.
It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the Defense Force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. Alright, I'm off.
That's how I describe Shulk, as a pasty teenager. Maverick is here, everyone. The cat. Say hi. Hello.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay.
I know I said it earlier, but the faces are really good in this version. They actually have an expression and emotion. It's not the rock solid faces from the OG version.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
And now I'm Fiora. So yeah, this is the character earlier. I was like, oh, and yeah, we won't go there yet because spoilers. Yeah, Fiora is a lovely character.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon!
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
I'm really excited to get to Outlet Park. It is one of my favorite early moments in this game. Actually, that's one thing. So Fiora, she's level 5. Okay, so that's... I couldn't quite remember how the level scaling worked. It's like Shulk got up to level 5. I'm pretty sure people who aren't in your party are also scaled to that, so that you don't always have to constantly have people in your party. I think like you get I don't think that counts for battles, but it has been a while since I've tackled this one. Let's make sure I'm going in the right place. Pretty sure I am. Weapon Dev Lab. There's so many quests. I'm sure it's over here. Delivery food. Yeah, this is the one I want to track. Actually, I think it's the only one I can do right now. Yeah. Then am I going to the right place? Questions abound. Yeah. You go here, you go here, you go here. Okay. Yeah, no, this game is, like, this version of the game, the Definitive Edition, is very, very, just pretty. Like, again, like, it's not, you know, it's not a modern game in the sense that, like, it doesn't look like a Ghost of Tsushima or, like, a Final Fantasy VII, but it looks like a game Nintendo would put out in this year, in 2020. Yeah. Hello.
Well,
I used to see this bug around all the time, but it's gone now. I would like to see it again. Can you catch it for me? Okay. Really? Great. Thank you so much. You never know unless you ask. Quest completed. We already had it. Done. Good for you getting stuff done. I want to talk to you.
well,
I've been getting complaints from customers. Sorry to ask, but could you get me some kind of glowing rocks? Okay. That should stop me getting any more complaints. Weird customers complain there's not enough glowing rocks in this restaurant.
yes, no.
Where's my shiny treasure? I get sad if I don't look at it every day. I'd be really happy if you find it for me. Okay. Thank you. I never leave residential districts, so it's around there somewhere. Please, you have to find my treasure. It might be right ahead. Sure, those jumps sound hard. Yeah, it's right there. Quest completed. Is there an easier way to get back here? I guess not. Wow. It's like a leap. Oh, that's cool. So this is new in this version, where it actually highlights what is a something you need for a quest. Before, you just had to mindlessly pick up blue orbs. So that's good. Let me pick that up. Pick that up. Yeah, I do like how the quests kind of automatically get checked off your to-do list. Oh, there's a whole bunch up ahead. Little skiers. Oh yeah, she's a... Fiora is a... dagger fighter. Wow! Oh, okay, it's a level 1. I was all impressed at how much damage she did, but like, yeah, she's a level 1. Or that enemy was a level 1. It was not threatening with Fiora. This does break.
We almost didn't make it.
We almost didn't make it. That's another rare item.
One hit kill or something.
Doesn't hurt to pick up some XP along the way. So this is a very nice scene.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious, but today it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
It's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
There might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
And now Fiora's here. So this is one of my favorite things in the Xenoblade games, are heart-to-hearts. So if you build up your affinity with between party members enough, you can unlock special conversations that are kind of like bonus cutscenes that just kind of build their characters to each other. And Shulk, just take a... So there is fall damage. Thank you for proving that to me, Shulk. So yeah, so we can view this heart to heart now because I believe our affinity is high enough. Hi, Shulk. You remember that time we watched the sunrise right here? It was when we were quite young. Yeah, I remember. We came because... And then you get to choose. I don't remember the perfect... There is a way that you can do poorly at these. And you get less affinity out of it. But you and Dunban, yeah. You had a big falling out. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Really, it had nothing to do with you. But I still dragged you out and made you stay up all night. I'm glad we did it, even though it was only that one time. We talked for hours and hours about all our hopes and dreams. And then you fell asleep on my arm as we looked up at the stars. Very romantic. Oh no! What? What is it? Oh, Shulk. Or, she thinks. I have this terrible feeling I said something really embarrassing. Like I wanted to get married. Shulk, you don't remember what I said back then. You wanted to go fishing. Did I? Oh, I think I just undid all our... I guess I might have said that, but I'm talking about something else. No, you definitely said you wanted us to go fishing. So we went the next day, you, me, and Ryan. You caught the biggest fish. I'll never forget the size of it. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, it was fun. We had a great time, didn't we? Shulk, you've really forgotten all about it. I just hope you remember one day. Oh, I was close. Yeah, so those are heart-to-hearts. So heart-to-hearts are like these just affinity moments. I think you can't ever undo what you did, but I'm pretty sure you can review them? I could be wrong about that. Yeah, heart-to-hearts. No, you only know that you've already seen it. You can't redo it. But yeah, I really like this little early interaction with Shulk and Fiora at this park. It's one of those things that kind of stays with you for the rest of the game. It's kind of like a sweet moment. There's definitely some unrequited feelings between these two. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of quests down there. Beware of unique monsters. Oh, did I just grab onto one? Yeah, Lake Magdalena. That is a unique monster. It is level 6. We could probably take it, but I don't really want to go down there right now. And yeah, like right now I'm controlling Fiora because you're the top character, like your party leader. You can edit that. You don't always have to have the same one. So let's see, there's a heart-to-heart here. But we don't know who it's between, so we just know it exists. I guess we could do this one. In my lab. Shulk's lab. So yes, that falling debris. So, I mean, I don't think you can see it from here. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to be showing off. I don't think you can see it from here, but there's definitely stuff above us. It hasn't been revealed in the game yet, so I'll keep quiet about it. But there's definitely stuff. Alright, well, I think this is a good time to wrap it up for the day. I've been playing for about an hour and a half, and it's a lot of great progress, so I really do hope you enjoyed this episode of the stream. I've been having a lot of fun playing Kingdoms of Amalur. I definitely want to keep playing Amalur a lot. I should save before I forget to do that, because I would forget to do that. There is an autosave, which is nice, but I prefer my own saves. Yeah, 129. But I've had this game sitting on my shelf ever since it came out. I've really been wanting to play it, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. And I really did want to share that with you guys. It's kind of the intro. So I'll leave this up, and I'll post it on Facebook and Twitter. If this is something you guys want to see more of, I'm more than happy to play it with you guys. Or if you guys thought, hey, this was a cool first look, but not really interested in seeing the whole game, we can leave it at that. But this is definitely a kind of game that I could play forever. I absolutely love this game, and I hope you guys had fun watching me play through the first hour and a bit. So let me know if you want to see more of this. Amalur, don't worry about Kingdoms of Amalur fans out there, don't worry. That game is not going anywhere. I will still be playing it on stream. We're going to finish that one on here. But this was one I wanted to show off, and I wanted to kind of have this, my first experience playing this version with you guys. So I hope you guys appreciated that and enjoyed it. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're on our way to 100 followers. I know, it's not 1 million yet, but you got to start somewhere. So linkcable.com, we have tons of stuff going up. We've got the podcast coming up tomorrow at 7 p.m., which is going to be a good one. We're going to talk about all the Xbox Series X event things. So the new Halo, we're going to talk about Forza, Fable, everything they showed off. So we'll talk about all of that. So tune in tomorrow. But for now, enjoy the rest of your evening. I've been Alex, and it's been fun. Have a good night. Bye.